Hey guys, it's PhilMorrison. I have a private coaching business where I help quiet people overcome social anxiety, learn to play to their natural strengths, and develop a positive lifestyle which enables them to thrive. I'm going to teach you an exercise which is commonly given to people in psychotherapy to help them unlock more kindness to themselves by exposing the critical part of ourselves and doing some work on this dialogue. So, firstly, what I want you to do, step one, is find some kind of recording device like a dictaphone, your mobile phone, whatever you want to use. Hit the record button and then sit down, close your eyes, and imagine that there's a mirror in front of you. So imagine that you can see a reflection of yourself. So record and imagine you can see yourself. That's the first step. Just like this mirror image here. But you're sat down and you can see yourself staring back at you. Then the next thing I want you to do is out loud criticize the image of yourself that you see, and start with words like you should, or start with you shouldn't. So criticize this image of yourself that you can see, this person, as if it was another person. So criticize as if it was someone else and not you. And really get lost in the emotions, go for it, become some kind of method actor. And then, after several minutes of criticizing the person that you're seeing in your mind, you then switch roles and start to defend the criticisms. So then you're going to switch places and you're going to become the person that you see in the mirror. And you're going to defend those criticisms that were just directed at you. It's quite hard to write and talk at the same time. Something that I've been discovering recently. So, and then when you've done steps 2 and 3, so you've criticized this other person who is basically you in front of you in your visualization. Then you've switched places and defended the criticisms. Now repeat steps 2 and 3 several times. And then when you've repeated steps 2 and 3 a few times over, you're then going to stop the recording and you're going to review the dialogue. And what you're probably going to notice is this split between a really harsh, authoritative part of you, a parent part of you, and an apologetic, excuse making, evasive part of you, a child part of you. It's as if you're split into a parent and child. And I want you to pay particular attention to the tone of the voice as well. The voice might remind you of somebody you know. It's very, very, very possible that you might even sound like one of your parents, a boss, some kind of authority figure. And what you're going to do when you've reviewed the dialogue and you've explored this, you're going to look at, I guess, summarize and look at the main criticisms. Okay, so this is when you've done the exercise, what you're going to do is you're going to basically have a list of the main criticisms. And these are basically the ways in which your inner bully attacks you. The main ways in which you shame yourself and make yourself feel bad unnecessarily. In other words, the main ways you make yourself feel bad and actually get in the way of self-compassion. So you're going to have this list. For example, the list might say, it might say something like, it might say that, it might include things like, you're stupid, you are unattractive, ugly, a whole bunch of different things. You could be a bad son. Whatever the criticisms are, it's good to know what they are. And then the next step, when you've listed the main criticisms, you're going to turn them from generalized statements into specific statements. So saying you're stupid is incredibly general, because what does that even mean? Does that mean you're lacking intelligence in all areas of life? Is there not times where you've been intelligent as well? So maybe you once made a mistake. Maybe you're not very good at algebra, and a big criticism is that you're stupid. But actually, when you make that into a specific statement, it just means that you're not great at algebra, but there's many other things which you are good at. So you then turn these generalized insults So turn these really, really general, broad insults into concrete and specific statements. Because these are more grounded in reality and they allow you to have a more balanced view of yourself. And then the next step, when you have these specific and concrete statements, which are a lot kinder than these really broad and essentially untrue statements. General statements are untrue. You can't say to somebody they're a bad son. Probably they just made a mistake. That doesn't necessarily make them a bad son. So then the next step is to actually counteract these negative statements with equally positive ones. For example, if a criticism is that you are selfish, you can say, I'm unselfish, and have some specific concrete examples of how you are unselfish. So you're going to counteract the negative statements with equally concrete, fact-based and specific positive statements. And what you can do, which is really helpful if you have the opportunity, You can meet up with a friend, family member, therapist, someone that you trust, and you can talk about the positive statements. Tell them how you feel that you're unselfish or you're actually intelligent in many ways. You're actually good looking in many ways as well. And because they're not a shame-based person and you trust them, they're most likely going to support you, and it's going to balance out that negative voice that always creates the horror story, and it's going to allow you to be more kind and compassionate towards yourself. If you're interested in growing in social confidence, feeling more secure in your own skin, meeting new people, and having a lot of fun, I put on one free coffee social every single month in Birmingham. I've got my 34th coming up at the end of this month, so I've been doing them for a little while now. They're always from 2 to 4 p.m. and they're free as well. It's basically a coffee social where everybody is encouraged to be themselves. There's a really good inspiring energy, and it's welcoming, non-judgmental, and there's group exercises and activities, and it's designed to help you build confidence, being yourself, meeting new people, making friends, etc. If this is something that interests you, just drop me an email and I can add you to my group for live events. Currently, there's around 530 people in this group, so it's been growing really, really nicely. And my next event, which is the last Sunday of this month, so within the next week, has between 40 and 60 people going to it. Really, really diverse group, men and women, broad age range, people from different cultures, different life experience. So it's really a cool thing going on. And also something that I offer each person is one free one-to-one coaching session, which is in the same area. So confidence, anxiety, overcoming fears, and also I motivate you to build a positive lifestyle. And the coaching session can be a video call, for example over Zoom, or if you want to come down to Birmingham, happy to meet for a coffee. So I hope that you got value from this quick video. If you want to get notified when I do my live streams and release more stuff, feel free to subscribe to my channel, and I hope that you have a great rest of your day.